Yeah, this is how I sound right now. Probably not going to talk a lot because, yeah, I'm sick. Um, but I figured I would color in this because I'm kind of trying something new in this book, and I can't. What the heck? Okay. Um, this is hold on, let me get rid of this. Coloring in. Oh no! Don't do that! Don't do that! Don't do that! Oh shoot! Hold on. I have a serious mishap here. Doesn't take much. Oh my gosh! Please stop doing that. I need to move this stuff somewhere. I don't know. Here for now. Okay. And now I gotta blow my nose. So let me mute for a second. But this is the book that I'm coloring in. I'm gonna mute for a minute. Kind of reminds me, I probably should take some, what do you call it stuff? Airborne. I've been taking that a lot. That's been moving this along quickly because it hit me at work right as I was starting work. All of a sudden, my nose started like it was dripping like water. I'm like, what the heck is that? So I had to run to the bathroom before I started to like blow my nose. And then it just progressed through like the next 3 hours. All of a sudden, by the time I got to like the second hour, my voice was going. And it's like, okay, this is something. I put my mask on because I always keep one in my bag. And I stayed away from everybody in the room as far as I could. And canceled the rest of my day. It's like, okay, I'm going home because something's up with me. I don't want to give my cooties to nobody. And I came home. I quick made some rice with a sofrito that I made with like a poblano pepper, carrot, onions. What else was in it? Anything I could think of that had a lot of good vitamins in it that helped battle a cold. And I made the rice with that, and it turned out really good. And ate that with half of one of my meals from Factor. They had like some salmon with some kind of tomato sauce and chickpeas. And then I went to bed and I slept pretty much for until the next morning. And I got up today and slept some more. I just really have been sleeping a lot. Although I've been up for like the last, what, like 4 hours, 3 hours, I've been up. So, but I'm preparing to go to bed. I'm just drinking some matcha, some hot matcha right now. And then I'm going to prepare myself for going to bed. I think I'm going to drink a little bit of that um, blueberry port because that'll make me sweat and bury myself under the covers again. So, hey, Taylor Made. Yes, I will do a flip through. So I went the other day and dug in my box. I was looking for fall stuff because I know there's like an autumn coloring tag. And so I started bringing stuff out for that. And I still am halfway thinking about coloring in dark fairy tales, except I kind of want to color in some things that I haven't regularly, that I'm not used to. Another thing that I have to say, if I suddenly shut this down, it's because a hornet has come in the room. That's been something that happened. Oh, I'm going to cough. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Because all of a sudden the other day, what was it, like Tuesday night or something? There was a hornet in front of me at my lights in near my monitors. I was like, oh, I don't say the word. My husband was in bed and I just yelled, like, there's a hornet in my room. Kill it. immediately left the room and I shut my door, and yelled for my husband. I gave him some artillery and I said, go for it. I can't watch. And he got it. But like he really I don't know. Anyway, but he got it. And then he was gonna put it in the garbage can. I says, no, put it in the toilet. And he's like, I'm just gonna put it in the garbage instead. I says, no, put it in the toilet. I wanted to make sure it was dead. I flushed it down. I don't want it coming back to me. And even still, I'll go to the bathroom thinking it's gonna sting my butt. But anyway, so I don't know. We don't know how it got in here. So because we don't know how it got in here, my analytical self is like, okay, it could be any time now or whatever. So yeah. So if I suddenly shut down, it's because I see one of them and I'm getting out of this room and shutting the door again. Okay. Just want to give you that disclaimer. I ain't messing around with no hornets. Okay, so the first thing I decided to color in, because I've been talking about her a lot, and I did kind of get this book intentionally to color in October, and so I haven't been in it in a while, and so I decided that this was what I was going to do today. And hold on one second while I don't want my other computer to go off, so I'm going to put on some Jason Lewis without the sound. Okay. Yeah, so, and yes, I will do a flip through for you. This is what she looks like. And she looks a little goth with a little fairy twist to it. It says she's a traditional acrylic painter, combining elements of realism with fantasy and the surreal. So I still have too many pencils on the side of my desk. Let's do a flip through. I know, so they're trying to sell it to me again on Amazon. It's like, I already got it. I got them all. So I love this paper. Again, like I was saying, the book is a lot like the Little Folk book. It's built the same way with the kind of flap and the cardboard cover thing. And I really like that. The paper's really nice. She says a little bit about, like, because I guess she's done all of these illustrations are something that she's actually painted, and she has like a like a painted version of this herself. So so this is one that I was working on actually the past couple of days, because I had started this one, and so I began my coloring in here by trying to finish it. And I still have things to do in here, but I kind of was feeling a little lost about what to do next. I'm kind of starting to feel like I kind of have to bedazzle this a little bit, or pull out some other mediums besides pencil to work on it. I did put a little bit of marker in some places in here just to kind of see, what about that? But yeah, I'm still working on this one. So I kind of want the white and silver streaks to kind of stand out in her hair. So I don't know what I'm going to do to make that happen. But, and yeah, she's got kind of a creepy vibe. So like I said, I pray for her every time I like color in her pages, which she may not like. But just want to let you know, Jasmine, I'm not one of those weirdo Christians. I'm like a real one. I'm just saying. Okay. Okay, so this is, I started working on this one just a few minutes ago, maybe an hour ago. And I started because I said I wanted to try something else in this book. Because I'm trying to learn how to color in her books in a way that like I like the result. And so I actually used like a burgundy kind of color, watercolor paintbrush on here, and then went over it with pencil. And I did this one, like a kind of orangish kind of color, golden orangish color on this, and went over it with a darker pencil. And I like how that turned out. And then I used a metallic acrylic marker to do this, the edging part, which I may go over again because I lost some of the detail in there. So I may go back in and do some of the detail, but I don't feel like I'm ready to do that yet. I don't know how to do that. But I am liking how this is turning out. I did like the purple on the purple part. I did this on the orangey part, and then I went over it with two pencils. These two first, I think first this one, then this one, and then I went over it with this one again. So, and you can kind of see the difference between the two sides here, between this one and that one, because I haven't gone over this one with pencil yet. I don't know if you can tell. So I think that's going to be my approach with this page, is using water-based markers as a base, and then go over it with pencil and see how that turns out. Okay. Let's see if I can get this in a way where you can really see it. Okay. And she's got those big faces. They're like really huge. And this one, she calls it Milagros Corazon. Inspired by the wonderful Milagros charms on a lot of the folk art I saw on a recent trip to Mexico. And she says, I painted her for Dia de los Muertos themed art show, the Mexican holiday, approximately coinciding with the date of Halloween. And she was saying that the charms are usually colored silver. So, and I'm almost feeling like I need to break out with what do you call them? The gouache with this. But like I'm not so skilled with that. But I kind of am thinking that's what I need to do. Hey, bibliophile. Hey, Mary Jo. This one she did a Clockwork Pumpkin. I think that must be a play on like a Clockwork Orange, the movie by Stanley Kubrick. But so she's got a pumpkin that has a mechanics in it, kind of steampunk-esque kind of feel. I almost feel like changing her clothes or something to make it more steampunk-esque or something. Like giving her something with sleeves, or giving her some, I don't know, netted, fishnet gloves or something. I don't know. We'll see what happens. This is probably going to take a long time, years and years, for me to finish this book. This is not one I'm approaching like do one page then the other then the other. And excuse me, I got to blow my nose again. Okay, here's another one. She has all these cutesy faces, but the theme is kind of dark. But this is for Dia de los Muertos as well. All Saints Day. So I'm thinking if I do this, in doing this one, these are probably like corn, the leaves from corn. Oh yeah, and then there's corn back here. So make some kind of maze, kind of, even like the multicolor maze. And then probably do like a lot of red, green, and white, I'm thinking, to make it Mexican. Red, green, white, and yellow. Probably. So this one is kind of easy to figure out a color palette for it. Hey, Bayou Gold. Just doing a flip through of this book by Jasmine Beckett-Griffith, and then if I have time, then I'm going to color. This one, which I think might be one of the pages I saw, because I originally got this book because I saw Miss Southern Belle was flipping through it, and her her commentary with it was hilarious, and she had me cracking up. This one is called Wolf Manor, so kind of like that lore with the original lore with what do you call them? Vampires, that vampires and wolves kind of hang together, so I like the design of this page with the background and everything. Hey, Lori. This one's called Pumpkin Gift. It's got the little pumpkin there. Pumpkins all around her. Yeah, because everything is so big on here, I feel like there's a lot of options for the mediums you use. And that's why, I put the books away, because it's like, I need to really think about this and get my skills up. I'm almost thinking of using acrylic markers like these that I have that are thick, the ZR Dual Up, because I can also put them, they put out like a lot of paint or ink, and so I could probably paint in, like blot this on a page and then paint it in, and then I don't have to worry about making a palette. Excuse me. So, although it would kind of be a palette in a way, but not a traditional one. Okay, so there's this one. Excuse me, sorry for that. Hold on one second. Okay, sorry about that. Butterflies and Bones is this one. Ooh, she's got on some cool boots. And the butterflies in the corner. I don't think you can see that one down there. It's cute. That's cute, minus the skulls. Like, she's hanging out with skulls. Okay. Like, she's gonna go bowling with them like the Flintstones. This one is Danse Macabre, Tribal Fusion. I don't know if you remember that song, Danse Macabre. I don't know, we always used to have that, like, I have to play that in school, in band, around this time of year. Cute little outfit. And honestly, if I wanted to, I could get rid of them and put what I want in the background. Cause I don't know how I feel about them. This one is called Autumn is My Last Chance. And I don't know if I can get a better view of the whole page. I love her outfit. And I love that the background's all filled in. And she must be a vampire because she's got wings. I could paint those out too if I wanted to. Sorry, Jasmine. Ooh, this one's called I'm Almost With You. I don't know, must be kind of like Romeo and Juliet. Love her stockings. I love that the background's all filled in. There's this one called Faceless Ghost. And she admits this one is a bit creepy. It's a little creepy, she says. She said, it is inspired by my visits to Japan. They have a fascinating history of beliefs, stories, mythologies, many involving spirits, yokai, bakemono, and ghosts. There's a creature called a Naperabo, faceless ghost, who is sometimes depicted as using Japanese no masks. You know that mask they use in no theater? Okay, so that's what she's aiming for here. This is a guide. I like her hair. How it's kind of like stringy. Pumpkin King's Night Out. I don't know why you gotta have a smile like that. She don't look too innocent either. But see, all this room that you get and this kind of paper. Oh, I'm gonna cough. Hold on. I want to cough because most of them are really productive, which means this thing is getting out of me. So, but yeah, all this space here, I really have to think about the things that I use in here. Um, Probably could use pan pastels in here, which I'm not very good with, but this kind of seems like a good page to do that with. Distressed inks, pan pastels, and I am gonna try using water in here. Um, in this book in various ways, whether it's the Neocolor 2s, watercolor, or the distressed watercolor pencils. Yeah. And, of course, ink tints. I'm probably really going to try ink tints the next time I color a page in here, the next page I choose. Or even to kind of zhuzh up some of the pages I've already colored. Autumn Kitties. I've got a lot of hair. Cats that mat. Her headband's cute. That's a cute headband. Ooh. She's on a horse. This is I Vampiri Nota Cavala. Cavala. Something Italian. Night riding or nightmare. That's what she says. Night and mare like a horse. So if you don't like creepy, you probably don't want to get this book because she is kind of creepy. Oh, and see, this says Darling Dragonling, and the book she's coming out with is going to be Dragonling, the one that's coming out really soon, any day now, and I did pre-order it. So this is one of the first pages that I colored of hers, which I thought I'd pick this because it's small, so it would help me kind of get the hang of trying to color in her books. And I still need to finish these. And I might finish them with ink tints, actually. So this is one on my list. I gotta kind of bedazzle it and like make it pop a little bit, this page. And I do like that she has like these on the other side of the page. So if you wanted to, like I could cut these out if I wanted to and put them on or in something, This one is Ghost of the Pumpkin Patch, which leaves a lot of room for coloring things in. This one is I Vampiri le Sorelle, Italian for the vampires. She said le Sorelle means sisters in Italian. So Ooh, they got a pet rat, like Ben. You know that Michael Jackson 5 song, Ben, in the movie. What was the movie? Was the movie called Ben? I don't know. I never actually saw the movie. I don't think I'm missing anything. Yeah, I hope so too. Because, like, I mean, I don't know, because I like her style of illustration somehow. Even though things are, like, really big and leave a lot of space, and that can kind of be intimidating for me, I also think it gives opportunity, and I need to start stretching myself with that kind of opportunity. Using all my supplies, and being willing to mess up. Ooh, is that dirt or she got holes in her dress? Gravedigger is what this one's called. Wolfish friend. I like her dress. She said she painted this one for the Dragon Con Festival in 2006. And it also appears on the cover of her Oracle of the Shapeshifters card deck. Hmm. Oh, I knew what you meant, TaylorMade. Autumn. Oh, look at that. Baby dragon. Baby dragon and butterflies. Oh, I like this page. Her pose and all the different things in it. I like this one. Maybe I'll do this one after I'm finished with the other 2, 3. This one is Carnival de Mort. Good job. Yeah, so it's got all the things from like Carnival and that goofy mask. Ooh, nose is dripping. Sorry. Uh, this one's called Wolf Song. So I guess she's playing to her wolf. I like how she has stairs in her pictures. That's really cool. This one's called Call of the Night. Oh, look. 3 different kind of cats. I like that. Or 4. 4 different kind of cats. I like that. 5. And a dog. And a moon and a window that's really ornate. I like that. Wallpaper. Oh yeah, she says here. She has she says, I absolutely adore this painting for so many reasons. Firstly, because 2 of my cats, Mama Wolf, the Maine Coon in the lower left, and Tigrillo, the silver stripy cat in the middle. I don't see a cat with stripes on it. Feature prominently. I like this page. So good. It's kind of diverse. This one is Halloween Cupcakes. Oh, with the dreaded candy corn. Now that's a horror story right there. Too much candy corn, although it's easy to color. Orange and yellow. And big face. That face is huge. Oh my gosh. Now this one is huger. If that's a word. Ossuary focuses on the beauty of bones. It's hard to color skulls and things. Although I don't have to color it the color that, of a skull. Like I had that problem with like this first one. It's like, oh no, how did I color that? Because that's like the first Kirby. Take care. You have a good night, Mary Jo. The first Kirby page I ever colored had that big skull in it. I was like, oh my gosh, how do we do that? I fought with that thing. I very well will make these skulls a different color entirely, because I can. Cello Storm. Look how she's sitting. That's so cute. That's just like how you sit and play cello. How cute is that? Wow. Ooh, another 4-pager. I like these. I have this one marked too. Halloween Treats, Octopus Pumpkin, Portrait with a Spiderling, and Little Autumn Leaves. Oh, I see. The octopus is coming out of the pumpkin. This almost reminds me of those Brenda Starr comics. Ooh, excuse me. Because they always used to do those close-ups with her and showing her eyes, It would be in a circle like that. Ooh, ciao. Les Vampires. Lanterne Citrouille. What is that? French for pumpkin lantern. Oh, that's a pretty one. Yes, I think this is a very Halloweeny kind of book. So, it's got gloves. She got gator gloves. Candy corn, no! I like how her hair is moving though. Okay. Strangely Lonely. She's got a Celtic cross. She make her clothes kind of Celtic. Les Vampires, Les Crânes. Rococo and Baroque themes and aesthetics. That's kind of cool. Nevermore. Must be from Edgar Allan Poe's The Raven. So that's supposed to be Poe's grave. The pen for a writer. She's almost like a raven. She's got raven wings. Loup Garou de Tombe. She looks very stylish. She loves cats and dogs. I love this dress. The ruffles. And the hat. That feather. The feather's everything. This one is Voodoo in the Bayou. Where's the gator? We need a gator. She's about it. Look at her. Skulls and Stars. Love the socks. Yeah, I may have to transform some of these skulls she has in there because it's like a little, very skull full. Wolf Countess. Uh-oh, we got some tiny coloring in here. I like the wall though, the cracked wall. And then the vines from the plants. See, I really love how she does stairs. That's really cool. Not to mention that it takes up the background, but it also, the way she does them, I just really like it. So I guess this is supposed to be marble. Doggy's smiling. Okay, I had to cough. Almost towards the end. Queen of Halloween. So where's the candy corn? Look how she's sitting. She's on business. Oh, look, see, I marked another 4-pager. Pumpkin Pixie. I'm not even saying the name of that one. They remind me of something out of The Shining, that movie. Oh, need something to drink. Oh my gosh. That's creepy. That's kind of cool, her boots. Spiders and skulls. Shallow grave. She ain't got. He's got more meat than she does. I don't know. I think this might be my least favorite picture in here. Voodoo in blue. Da, 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 da. And she said when she painted this, the reason why she calls it voodoo in blue, the highlights in her hair and the misty background were blue in color. So that's why she calls it voodoo in blue. Wolves of Venice. Ooh, that dress. In the background. A little bit of tiny coloring, but okay. I actually did get I have the Alice in Wonderland. I don't know. I think I have all of them. I just went crazy and just bought them all. And mostly because I like the paper. I was like, oh my gosh, this book. I love how it's designed, and I got the rest. It's like, okay. That's what sold me on it. Ooh, that's creepy. Yeah, I'm gonna have to transform some of these pages because I was like, I ain't going there. Loup Garou, La Grande Pitresse. Loup Garou series, French for werewolf. Oh. Doggies. And this one is Violet sometimes. She's a fairy. Oh. She had the song by The Cure called Charlotte sometimes stuck in her head when she painted it. And that's why it has the title it does. Okay, so listen to that while I color it. I like The Cure. I do. I actually had I used to actually have goth friends when I was in my 20s. I had friends who were punks, goths, that kind of thing. So I guess maybe that's one reason why I got this book, is because it reminds me kind of them, but not exactly. Because um, they weren't necessarily spiritually dark. Let's put it that way. Um, I don't know if that even makes any sense, but flying monkey. Dun, 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 dun. What's she holding? Yeah, the Wizard of Oz was her influence for this. It says she has a merchandise line of dolls and statues with the Bradford Exchange and the Hamilton collection. Yeah, so she really she makes, art her living. It's not just, and maybe that's another reason why I wanted to support her. Just for that. So that is all of the book. I haven't started coloring in the mermaids. I'm probably going to do that in May, because I guess mermaid is like the whole thing with that. So that's what I'm going to. And I forgot that I had that book when they were talking Mermaid 2025. I totally forgot I had the book. And then, yeah. So, hey, Amanda. Hope you're having a good day. So let's see what I can do in this. I don't know what color to make the sheets. This is like the head of the bed, so I don't know. I don't know. I guess I shouldn't go there yet. Do I know where I want to go with this? Oh, I know what I can do. I can at least finish the sleeve if I don't do anything else. Finish the sleeve. And I almost feel like I have to look at a dress from this time period, a picture of one, to figure out, can I make something another color? Will that be okay? Do something other than the purple. So I had already went over this with the water-based marker. And so now I'm just going over it with pencil. I kind of think I probably need a different purple. Oh, yeah, that says it's actually blue. But that must be why I didn't like the color it was. But I'm going to stick with it. So I'm curious to see how Inktense will work in this book. Oh, that's more of her sleeve. Can I see that? I did not see that before. I can't tell. What is that her sleeve too? Kind of looks like it. I didn't realize it. I feel like I do want to put turquoise in here, but I don't know if that would be doing too much or what. But okay, I gotta blow my nose. Gonna mute for a minute. I also found I have both autumn books, from what do you call it? From Creative Pages. And I thought check them out. And I can't find them all of a sudden. The Autumn Charm and the Autumn other one. I have both of them. And so I was kind of looking at those for coloring in too. I have them. I don't know where I put them. 'Cause I'm pretty sure I took them out. But so if anybody has a color along for those, I can participate in that. Did I put one here? No. Hmm. I have to figure out where I put them. I don't know. Okay. Where was I? Yes, I didn't even look at my like I have Samsung Health, on my Samsung watch and on my Samsung phone. And I didn't even look to see how many hours it said I slept. I have to look at that. I was having some crazy dreams though. I guess that's the meaning of fever dreams. Because I sure was having them. I dreamed I had like what is it, a I don't know, one of them, those dinosaurs that look almost like rhinoceros, but had the pointy things in their head, pointy head. Yeah, I had one in my house. And I was trying to figure out, is it friendly or is it aggressive? That's hilarious. And he had another dinosaur friend with it. It's like, I don't know if these are friendly or not. I don't know if I was dreaming that because I was wheezing or something and I thought I sounded like a dinosaur or what. I don't know what that was about. And see, I kind of like it darker like that now on this side, but I kind of erased that out on this side because I was like, ooh, I don't think I had a very light touch with it. And so I wound up coloring over it again with the lighter purple. But I'm going to try and add some of it back because I kind of like that. And you probably need to sharpen these pencils. I don't know. I'm wondering if I should make this purple too. Make the back a different color or what? Ooh. What if I did a different... What are just different things? use that one too much. This almost looks more blue than purple. If I do this. It's kind of smushed at the top too. I really need to turn the book around, but worst case scenario, if I don't like the color, acrylic marker. I do feel like I'm going to have to layer mediums on a lot of things in her dress. Like with this, all that netting. Excuse me. I was thinking this should be the same color. And then if I can, do like gold acrylic marker over this. That's what I'd like to do. Should these be the same color? Guess I'm doing it. Let's see what so I guess we're doing this on the side. I guess. I'll have a better idea when I look at it again. After putting it down for a little bit. You know how I feel about that. But there's more. Oops. Blow my nose. One sec. I'm doing the back too. I don't know. Would it be weird to make the rest of her dress gold? I don't know. Oh, and I just noticed this is more sleeve. So we gotta do that. Maybe that's actually the background, not her dress. I can't quite tell. Of course, you don't see the bed there, so. I'm gonna go in with this one first. Mm-hmm. Can I do this with the side or should I play it safe? Oh, I forgot to put the thing under here. It's not bleeding through, so that's good. But still, I put myself in the habit of doing this. Oh, I just realized it's October. I gotta put my payroll in. I just remembered that. Am I sick? Sick half a day. Oops. I guess we're doing this. I think I'm going to try and do these two. Oops, so tiny. I can probably bedazzle those later. But for now, hey, poor skies. Hey, Bubbles. This is Jasmine Beckett-Griffith's Halloween coloring book. Longer than an hour. I don't know what I'm going to do with her skin tone because I feel like I kind of want it to be pale. She is a vampire after all. I'm going to do these two. Even if I go over them with another color, I'm going to start with this just to see how it looks. Almost feel like doing the cup too, but I'm going to try and restrain myself a little bit. I think. Because I don't know how I would lighten up the cup. And I don't think I want to make it darker. Do I? Yeah, what the heck? Let's color it. It's just a coloring book. Could probably use Prismacolor white or that pale yellow to lighten if I wanted to. If I wanted to, and get that out of my mouth. I just want. It's like I need to know what kind of paper this is. I think Ivy Pearl said, like with the little folk book, that it's a kind of vellum. Because I need more of this paper in my life. I do. And to see if my printer will print PDFs on them. Because it's not the same as the Astro Bright paper. Doesn't seem to be. Hope you're having a good day, Bubbles. So I guess This should be purple too. Or this purple. Periwinkle, purple blue, whatever this is. So, oh, I can see the moon. It's beautiful. Wow. Looks just like maybe 3/4. It's bright. Okie dokie. Almost seems like the rest of her dress is going to be purple. Oh, we got more bed. What color did they use for the bed? Was it this? Shoot. I don't remember. I don't remember. Or was it this? Is this darker? Shoot. I'm going to say this, and if I have to lighten it up, I will, I guess. I didn't realize there was more bed here. Can't quite see it. What is that? Oh, this is the red. Okay. This is like one of those sleigh beds, kind of, sort of. Yeah, I'm just going to do the whole thing, and I can go over it with the gold later. Too, I feel very feverish. I probably should go soon. Take some meds. And I need to have this guy. Which one was it? Which one was it? This one? Or, shoot, I don't remember. What's this one? So where is... Oh, here. Oh, I'm going in there. I don't understand exactly. But know. And I have to darken. That I will. And for now, I'm going to go with that. What else have we got? I think I want more matcha. Okay. Give her pearls. Probably. Hmm. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me again. I gotta blow my nose. Okay. Just look around. Excuse me. Oh, dear. Look, I skipped some spots in there. Let's do that. I almost think I did use the darker gold on this. Because this one's not quite looking the same to me. This side. Jeez, must be time for me to go. Tailor made. Hopefully it doesn't come through. Yeah, it just like hit me like wham. yesterday morning. It was really weird. But the funny thing was, in the middle of the night, Wednesday night, I was sleeping. My mind kept telling me, um, you need to cancel tomorrow. Don't go to work tomorrow. I was like, what the heck? Where is that coming from? I feel fine. I don't know where that's coming from. The minute class started, it hit me, and I was like, oh my gosh, that was weird. It's like, but it didn't, I was not at all like having any symptoms of anything when I was getting ready for work, left the house. But the interesting thing is, I think I was supposed to go there for one person. And because I was there for, the first 3 hours, I was able to see that person and who wanted to see me. So that's kind of interesting. I'm not sure what that was about. I'm like, Lord, what's all that about? But I kind of take it for that. It's like, okay, I had to be there for that person. And that was the main thing. After that, okay, go home. And as long as I am, it's like I am, like my coughs are productive. And I've been taking, the funny thing is, I haven't been taking airborne because of how it fits with my whole braces routine. It's like usually I would take the airborne right, last thing I did in bed before I went, laid down to go to sleep. And now I can't do that. I haven't been doing that because I have to brush my teeth before I go to bed and rinse and do all this other kind of stuff and then put the rubber bands in and all that. So after I do a fluoride rinse and all that other kind of stuff, I'm not going to stay up 30 minutes so I can then eat something that has sugar in it, and then yeah, yeah, it's crazy. But I have been taking it lately, and I think that kind of hurried it along. It's like I think I took it Tuesday is when I did, and I took it in the middle of the day instead. Oops, showing all my business. Am I showing all my business? No, I guess not. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing with this part. Different purple or what? Or should I leave it alone until another day? I don't know. It's hard to tell what's what in here. Almost like a mandala. Oh, wait a minute. Is that her skull? I colored in the wrong part. Oh, brother. Okay, we're obviously going to be using acrylic marker on this. I'll deal with that later. I was going to color the whole thing. She loves her skulls. I wonder if she has a special way she colors them, because I don't really like coloring skulls. Let's see what we got for there. Gotta find where the sparkle pops are too. I'm gonna try this first. Let's see. I hate to use this orange one. It's on this one. Uh-oh. Are we going there? Are we going there? And where was I going? I don't even remember. Oh, here. Ooh, it looks green. Oh my gosh. It's iridescent. I wasn't expecting that. That's bizarre. Is that because it's on top of the purple? That might be something I want to do on purpose someday. Huh. I can't see all of that design. If I have to go over it with another one, I will. If it's like a weird, looks too weird. I don't understand. There it is. Trying to see where. What the heck? Where are we going here? I guess it's going together. Okay, that's that one. Wonder what would happen if I use a different color for the. If I use the more orangish gold shimmer. Or should I just keep it as the same one for now? Let's keep it as the same one for now, and if I have to go over it when it's dry, With another color, I will. For now. Because I might forget if I don't do this now. Okay, now I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. And I just did. I suppose that's progress? I don't know. We'll take what we can get. So I can say that I did something other than sleep today. I think we're gonna stop there. These they're the Srulak glitter paint pens. I like them. I like them a lot. I like them a lot. So I know I have a more orangey glitter in here that I was thinking of using, and I didn't. Where's the one I just put down? I don't know. I think did I use this one or this one? I don't know. But I have an even more orangey one that I probably could have used, but I wasn't sure if that would be too much or not. So I didn't do it. I might go over this with it or not. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Already, I think that's more than I've ever done on any other page of hers. I only really used How to Fail with a Faber-Castell gel stick in another book. And this I basically just used pencil. So I'm going to keep going there with this one and finish it. And I almost want to use... I said I was going to stop. See, this is what happens, right? I love Prismacolor white pencils. I do. Okay. Okay, so I think that's it for me. I'm getting off of here, do my nightly routine, and go to bed. So again, I'll probably change the title of this, so you can see that I'm actually coloring in Jasmine Beckett-Griffith Halloween coloring book. So I'm done for today. And thank you all for joining me. Have a good rest of your evening. Bye-bye.